everyone. We are super excited about this interview. We are here in Punta Cana. We are finishing up our Top IB conference. And today we have with us our Chief Revenue Officer, the man behind our synthetic indices, a trader with over 20 years of experience. Please let's all give a warm welcome to Andrey Hamidulin. Okay, so Andrey, super excited to have you here with us today. How are you feeling?
Hello, everyone. Thanks. I'm fine.
Okay, Andrey. So we want to get to know you a little bit, right? So on a personal level, how did you end up in trading? What initially attracted you to this field?
Well, it was really a long story. As I remember myself, in my student years, I was always interested in financial years. So when online trading appeared and started spreading, I found my way to it, definitely. Like many other traders, I start with trading on Forex. Then I switched to some other markets, like stock market, option markets. At the same time, I started my career in brokerage industry. I worked with several big and small brokers on different positions. And finally, I am here as a Chief Revenue Officer in the best broker in the world, Weltrade.
Nice. Definitely 20 years is no short time, right? You really have a long experience. So in your opinion, what do you think are the characteristics of a good trader? What makes a trader successful?
Well, very good question. I thought about this many times during my trading career. And finally, I came to this conclusion. Probably the difference between a really successful trader and just someone who was, for example, just lucky for a short period of time is his attitude to risks and losses, his ability to overcome long periods of unsuccessful trades, right? Because you can never, you will never always be successful in trading. There are profitable series, losing series. Sometimes you may lose for long periods of time. So a good trader is the one who will not be broken mentally during these unsuccessful periods. I've seen so many young, talented traders, just genius, who understand markets perfectly. But when bad times come, majority of them were broken mentally and finished their trading career, start doing something else, right? So I think this is the main point. Your ability to overstay bad periods and not be broken mentally.
Okay, that is such an interesting answer. Because my next question would be, from your perspective then, do you believe that trading is more of a technical skill or a behavioral skill? You talk about this, like people have to be mentally strong, but I guess there's also the technical side that is just as important, right? So if we were to weight one against the other, what do you think at the end weights more?
Oh, well, another very good question. Right. Of course, it's combination, right? Because, well, without some technical skills, you will not enter this field, right? So you need just to have maybe some understanding of economics, some understanding of math, maybe some other technical skills. But this will help you just to enter this field, right? But finally, on on the long run, I believe behavioral characteristics are more important. These what's make it possible to survive for years in the market. So my answer is yes, it should be combination, but behavioral characteristics are more important.
Nice. So since we are talking about behaviors and we're talking about what makes a trader successful, ever since you started in this industry, a lot of things has changed. I think you already seen so many trends in, in trading in this industry. So all things considered, what is the one piece of advice you can give to someone who is starting to become a trader today?
Okay, if we speak just about one single piece of advice, then it should be prepared for the long race. So it will be marathon, not just short sprint. So be prepared. Remember that, well, there will be good times and bad times. So finally, you need to be profitable on the long run. So be patient, be prepared for a long race.
Nice, super nice. You know, our industry, Weltrade, we have our IBs who we cherish very, very much. We are always looking to bring new partners to work with us. And on that regard, what do you think, what kind of messaging or promises from IBs tend to damage traders trust in the long run? We're working with very good partners. There are people who are starting to become partners. So what is the advice for these new IBs starting to build their communities? What is it they have to take into account to not break their clients' trust?
Well, I believe that just if IB promises fast and easy results, maybe this will be damaging for his reputation, for broker's reputation, right? I think that IBs should prepare beginners that, yes, they should work hard. If they want to be successful and profitable on the long run, they need to spend time and efforts. They need to invest their resources, their mental resources, their time, maybe some money, right? So sometimes success in trading comes very fast, sometimes. But usually it's just because of luck, right?
Okay, guys, so you heard it, right? This is the big guy speaking. So hopefully all new IBs out there will take this into consideration. And we are so lucky to have you with us today because I think you can answer some of the questions that everybody wants to know about our synthetic indices, right? And I think one of those is how were Weltrade synthetic indices born?
Well, so this story started in my previous job place. So before Weltrade, I worked in another big broker who is providing synthetic indices. I think people know this company, Deriv. And at some point, I became a team lead, which was responsible for innovations, new synthetic indices, new trading products, right? And one of the projects on which my team worked at that time were well-known crash boom indices, right? So probably this was one of the first projects for me as the team lead of innovation team, right? I had a team of several young, brilliant quants. So we designed these synthetics and this became hit, right? After that, there were many other projects, right? So I've collected huge experience in creating of financial products for trading and synthetic products for trading. So I brought this experience to my new company, right? And when we were working on our own synthetic indices in Weltrade, of course, I used all this my experience. I know what was right, what was wrong in my previous experience. So we fixed all minor errors. We make some minor and major improvements in algos, right? And finally, we've got, honestly speaking, the best synthetics in the market, right? Why I'm so sure? Just because I know very well, right? How this should work, what traders like, what do they prefer, how synthetics should work to provide the best possible trading conditions. So now we are continuously working on new synthetic types. So we have several projects in the pipeline, and we usually launch several new synthetic types per year. So just watch for our announces soon. There will be next portion of new synthetics.
Amazing, amazing, truly amazing to understand what is Weltrade's offering regarding synthetics, what our indices are, polished versions of what existed before. And right now, we are heading into a new era where other brokers are also starting to incur in these synthetic markets, right? So if we start to compare our products, maybe the technical details, how is our offer, Weltrade's offer, better than other brokers out there?
Well, to give a short answer to your question, I will say that our synthetics provide best possible trading experience. Well, what does it mean? It means that our algos used for synthetics just are almost perfect, which means that trading conditions which we offer to our clients are the best in the market. And what does it mean? The better trading conditions, the higher chance to get profits, right? This is just clear dependency. So we are pretty sure our trading conditions in synthetics are the best, which means that our clients will be most satisfied.
Nice, nice, nice. So I have one final question. We are here in this beautiful place. We are here in Punta Cana, ending our Top IB event. We are heading into a very challenging year, 2026. So what do you think from your position is going to be Weltrade's objective for this year?
Well, our objectives are straightforward and clear. So first, we want to be number one in synthetic trading, definitely. Number two is that we plan to continue growing in financial trading as well. So we do not want to be associated just with synthetics trading, right? Because we have very good product offering for financial trading as well. And our overall focus is to provide the best trading experience, doesn't matter, synthetics or financial. Our trading conditions will be the best in both fields, right? So we plan to expand, we plan to grow our market share in financial trading as well.
Andrey, thank you so very much for your time. It was truly an honor having you here. Hopefully everybody who is watching us can take your advice, can take your words. And also, guys, this is Weltrade, right? We have C-level people here explaining to you how this works, what our offer. It's very competitive. And this is us, right? Just showing ourselves how we are. Hopefully, you will put your trust on us. And hopefully this is not our last meeting. Hopefully this is not our last interview, Andrey. So thank you so very much for your time. Thank you to all of you who are watching. And I guess we see everybody next time.
Thanks a lot. It was great pleasure for me. See you next time.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.